You've always got to watch China. The problem with China, and I guess the reason why it's an attractive thing for hedge funds to sort of go short on is because no one really believes the data anyway. If it comes out good, then everyone's like, they've made it up. And if it comes out bad, everyone can say, ha, there you go.
A bit like the US unemployment data.
Like the US unemployment data. And in the same way that you had in sort of Europe in 2012, you've got a sort of an ill-defined bogeyman, where people don't really believe what's going on anyway, and so you can continue to sort of act on the short side, I guess. But the point with China really is that it's slowing, no doubt about it. Yep. There are problems, but it's not necessarily to do with the things that people are talking about. And those FX those capital outflows that people are talking about, well, a bit of hard analysis from the BIS and various others has shown that actually that's just companies sensibly rearranging their kind of external borrowing.
Do you have a China-related trade on at the moment?
Within Asia, within our EM exposure, where we're neutral now, we actually just recently upgraded to neutral from underweight, having been underweight for a year, over a year actually. The three markets that we want people exposed to is China, Korea, China offshore, Korea and Taiwan. And those are really the areas that we'd focus on for investors.
Just go through that. Why Korea and Taiwan?
Well, Korea and Taiwan, and right now it's an interesting trade, I think, because if you look at the markets that sort of correlate most tightly with the ISM manufacturing, with the changes in the ISM manufacturing, you could potentially now be seeing a bottoming in the ISM manufacturing. Some of the regional surveys...
That's a bold call, isn't it?
Well, you're sort of seeing new orders in production.
Numbers still tipping below 50 in many cases.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the ISM manufacturing generally, what tends to be is it reflects the sort of jagged teeth of the business cycle, doesn't it? Sort of inventories run up, inventories run down. And what you saw in the second half and much of 2015 was a strong inventory rundown. Now, that effect was exacerbated by the parlor state of the commodity complex in the US. And so you saw that downswing going to sort of potentially more alarming levels than it might do normally.